speaker is Joy Nakandashi, followed by Emmanuel Ortega.
Good evening, friends. Councilwoman Tulsa. I wished Mr. Huffines would have spoken first. He always has taught me how to get up here and speak. Because usually when Mr. Huffines gets up, he prays or he says something prayerful. And somehow we forgot to do that. But at any rate, I just continue to remind you that I'm a messenger from God and it's not my own accord that I'm here. It's been difficult to sit there and decide throughout a plethora of feelings what I should say. I've heard a lot about Tate Brady. I am somewhat perplexed that we would honor so much about one man and then forget about some other people. So let me just focus briefly on another name. Eldoris McCondish.
Yes, yes.
That was my grandmother. She was a race ride survivor. If I can give you as quickly as I can some little insight personally, because I keep hearing saying the descendants, and that's me. Well, guess what? It was a hot summer night. They were anticipating the last day of school. She was 9, almost 10, right at 10 years old. Just about those little kids that came up here. They were excited. They liked Tulsa. No problems, no relations that they knew of as little kids. They were playing. They went to bed that evening, ready to go to school the last day. All of a sudden, in the middle of the night, they were awakened by my great-grandmother, who I just remember was Grandma Ector. Get up, Eldoris. The white folks are killing the black folks. She was able to grab a doll, a little bitty doll. They hid in the chicken coop for a long period of time, at which they had to start to run. My great-grandmother, Grandma Ector, lived right at Carver. It was right at Carver. So if you know where Carver is, they ran from Carver to the airport. It took them almost 3 days. Funny how I didn't know this all of my life. As I sat at my desk in Los Angeles, California, because I left Tulsa, one of my coworkers came and said, Joy, is this on the, and I'm like, Eldoris McCondish. And I'm like, that's my grandmother. I was like, how you know my grandmother? He said, she's on the front page of the Los Angeles Times. Did you know that your grandmother is being featured coast to coast from one newspaper, from the New York Times, and I was like, you're kidding. So what happened? This is the early 90s. And then, of course, we rushed home. And then at that period, they were no longer afraid. And they could tell what happened 60 years ago. Why now, sir? Because at 10 years old, the city of Tulsa tried to kill my grandmother. That was in 1921. In 1960 or 59, when I was born, my father was in the Korean War. That's a forgotten
Ma'am, you have 1 minute left.
And here I stand, all these years later, after my return to Tulsa, I had forgotten what I really had, and about the racism and all. And my son, after we start fighting for the parks, and B.C. Franklin, you hear that, that's the park they named for us when they tried to kill me in 1971 during integration. That's 50 years. And then we have 20 years later, and my son asked me, Mom, why are you so racist? And I'm like, huh? Because in Los Angeles, I had forgotten I didn't remember. But when I came back to Tulsa, my son, 10 years old, then he wants to know, why am I so racist? And I'm not racist. I had just forgotten that they didn't do us right. So anyway, I forgot.
Lord have mercy.
And my grandmother didn't tell us. For those who think this is a big
You're telling me so. Sorry.
Thank you. They never told us. Thank you.